And I'm Hunter.
And welcome to the W7W Podcast, post-holiday episode, now with kittens.
That's right.
Yeah. As you can see, we're not doing this at the shop this week because the kids and myself are still technically on Christmas break. This is our last day of Christmas break, which is a Monday, but we still wanted to get in a podcast before it got too far into the year. This is January 7th.
7th, correct.
2019. And the kids' big Christmas present this year was kittens.
They wanted kittens. 2 kids, 2 kittens.
2 kittens. So this is Benjamin, and they both came from the Benbrook Animal Shelter here in Fort Worth, Texas. He came when he didn't have a cold when we picked him out, but when he came home, when we picked him up from the spay and neuter clinic, he had caught a little cold there. So we're nursing him back to health. So if you hear some sniffling on the mic,
this is not a little cold. That cat's been wheezing for days.
He's got kitty boogers. But he's a sweet little boy. And so is the other one. Bruno is crazy.
Yeah, he's a high energy cat.
He does not have a cold.
Here's the other one.
This is Bruno. He also came from the Benbrook Animal Shelter. And they're about 3.5 months old. And we do have one other adult resident cat here that we're kind of separating them from. So these two are in my office, which is my craft room. Just throw a couple kittens into a room full of yarn. What
How could that possibly go wrong? Yeah.
So they're kind of quarantined right now.
Kitten quarantine.
Because this one has a cold, and then we will slowly introduce them to our other cat.
And I think, does the other one have a cold? The other one sneezed a few times.
Well, he's been, with this one, so.
Right, and they both got medicine.
Yeah, they've both seen our regular vet and then, the shelter vet and everything. They're fine. He just has a cold.
Yep.
All right, so what's going on with classes and events?
Okay, yeah, we've had several classes in January. Most of them are full at this point.
Yeah, we started off really fast. January came really fast, it seemed like. So we had a cabled hat class, and we have fixing mistakes in knitting. Both of those are full.
Beginning knitting and beginning crochet are every Saturday.
Every Saturday, and then is spinning full too? Introduction to the spinning wheel?
I think possibly spinning wheel is full, yes, but the spinning consistency workshop may have some space left.
Okay, great. Great. Maybe I'll take that. No, I only spin once a year. The other big news in events is I don't know if you guys are aware, but the 2 lovely ladies who have been organizing the DFW area yarn crawl for the past 8-9 years, they have retired, and they had kind of put it out there that someone else could take over if they'd like, and they'd give them their website and everything. But no one came to the plate, and the shops, we love the Yarn Girl, so we decided to get together and do a shop hop. Yeah, so the other yarn store owners, we're all getting together and coordinating something. I don't know if we're going to call it a hop or a crawl. It's not going to be exactly the same. There'll still be trunk shows and specials and stuff going on. We might have a passport type thing. We haven't decided yet. It's hard to get us all.
Yeah, it's early on in the process.
Together.
We're all pretty busy.
But mark your calendars because we did agree on a date. It's going to be September 13th through the 22nd. So that's going to be our area, Fort Worth, Dallas, all the surrounding areas. It's going to be our area.
Shop hop?
Shop hop?
There we go.
Shop hop.
Yeah, and I understand, this type of thing for most other areas is organized by the shops as well. So, I mean, it does make a certain amount of sense for us to just take it on ourselves. So we will do so.
Yeah. Ask us more. We'll tell you when we know.
Yep.
So that's what we have going on in classes and events. What kind of new yarn do we have?
Okay, we just got a big old box of yarn from Anzula the other day. Mostly restocked, but now we also brought in Anzula minis.
Ooh, Benjamin wants to see those.
No, he wants to look outside.
Okay, all right. So these are pretty cool. We really stocked up our mini wall, didn't we?
We did. We have 25 colors across the Anzula. Woo! And that plus we had recently brought in more hedgehog minis. We've got all kinds of fun stuff over there.
Lots of cool minis. So, yeah, you should hold these up.
Should. Boom.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. They're very nice. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah. And,
tell me about these minis, though. What are they? Fingering?
It's fingering weight. It's 25 grams.
It's squishy. It's their squishy line.
Yeah, so it's MCN, Merino Cashmere Nylon.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
How many? 84 yards?
Yes, 84 yards.
25 grams, 84 yards. So if you've got a project with minis, I've got one.
We've got some options for you.
Some options. We've got some fun stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We also,
Oh, there's even more minis in here. You brought a lot.
That is only half the mini colors that we got.
Wow.
Yeah, here's some more of them. Yeah, I just grabbed the ones that are on the ends of the hooks. There were 2 colors per hook.
Nice. And then what?
Yes. And then also, hold on. We also got in Squishy a couple of new colors. Most of it was restocked, but Squishy, this is Storm.
That's the fingering weight merino cashmere.
Yeah, Squishy, the same as the minis.
Well, that's Storm. That's pretty.
Yeah. And then this is Aqua.
We like our blues.
We do.
Okay.
Blues are popular.
Blues are popular. We also have some fun new fibers. Speaking of spinning, some fun new fiber from Leon Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
And some fun colorways. This is Ebb and Flow. And it is Merino, Pearl, and Firestar.
I think he's just making it up at this point.
Pearl and Firestar. The luster on this is really pretty. It's very soft. And there's kind of a sparkle. Would you say there's like a... It's not really tinsel. It doesn't look like tinsel. It does kind of look like pearl, like a white shimmery. That's lovely.
I mean, the only Firestar I know was one of Spider-Man's friends.
Okay, stop.
No?
This is greenery, and this is... Embrace. Nice. Okay. What else? So, we've got some other orders in, but those are the new products we have. Do you have any finished objects?
Yes, but seeing as how we are podcasting from home, my finished object is a shop sample, and we went to the shop today to grab all the things that we would need for the podcast, and we got home. And then we said, oh no, we forgot the microphone for recording the podcast. So I went back up to the shop, got the microphone, came home. Right as I got home is when I realized I had left my finished object at the shop as a sample. And I could not bring myself to go back a third time. So Amy asked me to make a shop sample of her bow knot scarf. This is hers. I made mine in purple out of Kanaruka, which you had requested I use. So, yeah. This is my finished object.
It actually looks quite nice. Pretty jaunty.
Do I need it like on the side or just like on the front? I think the front's better, maybe.
Our neighbors are doing weird things. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. Why is that guy running?
I don't know. I mean, we're doing weird things, so let's just all get weird.
All right, I have a finished object.
All right, what you got? Oh my.
This is the Nightingale sweater by Nora Gahn in the winter issue of Pom Pom magazine.
Very nice.
I'm not going to put it on because it is 11 skeins of wool and it is 78 degrees outside right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
78 degrees in January.
I really enjoyed knitting it. It's a lot of cables, as you can see, and I'm kind of in love with these.
Help?
No, I'm kind of in love with these puffy sleeves. When you wear them, the sleeves are pretty tight, and you can kind of scooch them up and make this like a really big, like mutton chop puffy sleeve, which I like. And I also like the kind of Victorian picot collar. It's really pretty. It wasn't that hard.
Yeah, that's almost like a costume piece or something.
Almost. It's seamed. You do a front piece and a back piece. You seam them together on the sides. Just use a little mattress stitch. It's easy peasy. People are afraid of seaming, and it's not that big a deal. The sleeves were also knit flat and seamed right here and set in. And the way that she's done the way that she's written the pattern makes it really easy to set in the sleeves too. I will say I did a lot of kind of translating, I guess, on the pattern. So it's a chart. And then, but I went through and I kind of wrote down the cables. So when I came to them, I didn't have to look up because there are like 20, 25 different cables, maybe more. I don't know, maybe 20. So I did that, and I did another little kind of rewrite, not a rewrite, but just kind of notes. So that helped me out. That made it go a little faster, made it a little easier for me anyway. Watching that kitten.
It's into your hook now.
Steal a crochet hook. Oh, they're teething. How pleasant.
Yeah, so much for that frame. Give the frame
Okay.
just like a little distressed look. It'll be fine.
So that is my finished project. What are you working on?
I'm still working on socks. No. I don't remember where my progress was. Probably not too far from here. I finished both of the Fish Lips Kiss heels on these socks, and I'm just kind of going up the leg a little bit. I've also started darning a pair of socks that got a hole in it, so that's a work in progress.
Which
One's
ones?
done. My Sugar Plum Fairy socks.
You're totally wearing that scarf right now.
I am. It's a little warm too.
It's hot. It's
Thank you.
January 7th and it's hot.
Thank you.
Not that kind of hot. All right,
What are you working on?
I've got my Northeasterly scrap blanket. I've started on the second row. I've been a little busy with that thing. So I've started connecting them together. Just pretty fun. So it's a fun little project to carry around in your bag and use all your scraps or your minis to do that.
Quite nice.
Do you have any projects that you would like to cast on?
Nothing off the top of my head.
I do.
Yeah, I know you do. You just
Pretty
got
much
done
all of
picking your
them.
arm.
I want to cast on all of them, but the next sweater I want to cast on is called Harmony by Ririko. Sounds kind of like what Scooby-Doo would say.
Hmm.
Very cool. Also known as, I think she's also, her brand is called Hand Knit Life on Instagram. So it is a sport weight raglan with some texture and kind of a little fade. And her version is done in Tosh Merino Sport. So I am also going to do some Tosh Sport. This is going to be my contrast color. This is going to be my main color. It's Candlewick, which I've always loved, and Antler, which is a great, I think that might be Antler.
Yep.
So stay tuned to see how that turns out.
Cool.
And that's all I'm working on, except for a crochet project for a friend that I need to get done. That's it. That's all
Very
I
nice.
have.
That's all you have?
Anything?
I mean, I have another pair of socks, but they're barely started. I cast them on, basically forgot about them.
I'd also like to do a sock arm sweater.
A sock arm sweater?
Yeah. I bought all that mustache at Fiberfest last year with the hopes of doing a sock arm sweater, but I need a solid to go with the stripes that I got. We'll see.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So I think that's all from us. Oh, should we do a giveaway?
Yeah, why don't we? What are we going to give away?
Let's give away some squishy.
Okay.
Let's give away... Oh, this is a nice, neutrally, go with anything color Storm. Let's give away a skein of Storm.
Okie doke. Squishy Storm.
How many yards is that?
Okay, it's a fingering weight. The yards is 385 yards.
Cool. Looks kind of like denim. It's really pretty. All right, what should our question be?
Okay.
Oh, what are you casting on next?
There we go. It's a new year. Time for new projects.
New you, new yarn. Tell us what you're going to be casting on in January, or as soon as possible, as soon as you are going to cast on. All right, so that's it from us.
All right, cool. Thanks for joining us.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye.